Okay. You probably did not expect to see if whenever people see this notification, they're gonna be like, "Damn, what the fuck? George exists?" Um, yeah. I'm just talking to no one right now. So if someone watches the VOD, hello. But I want to make a overlay real quick. I only have one monitor. This isn't like the best idea to just like go straight one monitor, but oh well. I hope my stream settings are good. I haven't streamed in so long, and I always use the settings that GeForce Experience uses, and I don't want to use GeForce Experience for some reason. Oh, right. I remember why I didn't like GeForce Experience, because if the game closes, the stream ends, and that's it. It's fucking... I complain. Or I complain is what I'm trying to get at here. Hey, Deluxe. Oh, holy shit, it's Deluxe, bro? What's up? I'm on one monitor, so if I take a few seconds to respond, it's just because I'm tapping back in. My mic seems... it's peaking so fucking much. I gotta turn that down. Hold on. Yeah, okay. If I'm too loud, let me know. Here, I'll type it in chat. I'm the first thing that comes up on YouTube whenever I type my name. That's so... or whenever I open. I didn't even have to type anything. It's so P. I'm so famous to myself. I don't know why the only thing that popped up on that chat thing was me typing. I didn't even know I had a chat box turned on to begin with. So I'm gonna full screen capture real quick. Just because like I'm quit an admin. Yeah, I should be able to add you. I don't know why. Maybe I fucked up the number. I don't know. Maybe I changed the number. I don't know what I did. How do I turn on a screen capture? Hold on. Display capture. Add source. Display. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just making a quick overlay so that I look like a streamer. Big titties. 555. That's what I want my name to be. 160. That's a good size. What color should I make it? Probably white. White would probably stand out, but it doesn't stand out all the way, so I gotta add like a like a drop shadow on it. Like that. No, like that. Size, kind of like that. Okay. I didn't mean to make a mask, but you know what? Fuck it. Might as well have a mask on this too, so that doesn't catch, you know, the big old COVID. I was about to like not say it, but like ad revenue doesn't matter to me because I don't upload anymore. Whatever. Hold on. Big titties 555. Add a little inner glow. Make it red so I could see it. I don't know where it's at. What about inner shadow? Does that show? No. Bevel? Okay, that looks so funny. I might have to use that. Oh, what's gonna pop up whenever I hit save? Okay. I'm safe. Big titties. I never know what's gonna pop up on my computer. I have some porn on my computer. Flat out. I ain't even gonna try to sugarcoat it. I'm wilding out. I shouldn't be coming out like this on my first stream that I've done in years. But oh, I didn't mean to grab that. I want to grab big titties. No, big titties. Grab it. Okay, resize. Okay. Alright. That's what I'm going for. So now I'll turn off display capture, open Cold War, and pull out my phone to see what my stream looks like and if I'm gonna lag. I hope I don't lag because I'm looking forward to this. I have a good computer. It's all just down to my network adapter not being stressed. So now turn off display capture, open Cold War, and pull out my phone to see what my stream looks like and if I'm gonna lag. I hope I don't. Okay, I don't know. This is probably gonna be fine. I'm working on the Milano right now. If you're watching this and like you know what the fuck, if you're watching this and you've played this, I'm working on the Milano. I skipped over the MP5 because I fucking hate it because I play multiplayer and everyone uses it, so I don't like it because I get rolled by it every fucking game in multiplayer.
Requiem Actual, we've reached target LZ. This is where it started, strike team.
Inshallah, it will work out. It better. See, I haven't started moving yet, Deluxe. That's why I'm nervous about it. I copied the settings off of like a YouTube video for settings. So, let's see.
Ground zero. Dimensional gates opening around the world. Should have known it would come back to some evil Nazi experiment gone wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
I should have put the big titties watermark like above the chat box instead of like over my score in game. But whatever. Stream's a work in progress. So what I'm doing right now is like the most boring part of what I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to get this. If you don't know what the fuck like Plague Diamond is, it is a camo in Zombies where you get gold camo on every gun in a certain category, and you get a camo that's gold and diamond, but it's all purple if you do it in Zombies, and you get to use it in anything. Bro, my bitrate's always low. I've never had like a good looking stream. I could turn it up, but I don't know how high I could go without like really pushing it, you know? Because right now I'm at 6,000, which probably isn't a good bitrate. Like, I know it's not good because you just said that like you could tell it's low. But I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I'll have to play with it later and see what's up. So, I need to get my gun to level 50, and right now it is level 42. And leveling up the guns takes so damn long in this game. Like, it takes way too long to level up guns. In Modern Warfare, you could get a gun leveled up no issue. And this game is pretty much just Modern Warfare, but a different setting. That's true, I am streaming at 60 FPS. It may not look good, but it's 60 FPS, so that's what counts. If it was 2016 and 60 FPS just got added to YouTube. I'm stuck in the past is what I'm trying to get at, man. I can figure it out later, like I said. So yeah. Gonna take a long time to level this up. I already have a few glitches on the top of my head, so that I could just like sit and be lazy. Food just got dropped off in my house for my nieces that aren't home right now. So that means that I'm going to pause for a second and throw it in the fridge. Or eat it, depending on how I'm feeling. So I'll be back in 1 second. As always, I always have to walk away and run like one of my streams. Like whenever I streamed the first HVH tournament and I want to take a shit 3 times. So I'll be back. Okay, so I am munching right now, man. I have a ham and cheese sandwich with French fries. What upload do I get? I get around 200 to 300. So I don't necessarily have to worry. But my network adapter is iffy, which is the scary part about trying to set up streaming, because like my network adapter sometimes will get like just full timeouts to my router. And I want to try to reduce the load that I'm putting on it so that I don't end up making it time out more than it should. Because then that means that I don't have a good connection. There's a ketchup bottle just chilling on my desk right now. I need to figure out where to put my food. I should have taken that nuke because I need to get as many kills as I can with this weapon. Yeah. Here. I'm about to take a bite out of this. Let's see if it's good. I know you're from Sweden, Deluxe, but if anybody from America watches this later on, this shit tastes like depressed Arby's. But I did get it free, so I'm not gonna complain. Whenever I was in school, we had these, but the bun was like a soft pretzel, which you know, that's so much better than like a actual like hamburger bun, which is what I'm eating it off right now. I reminisced on that, like there was a good story to it. This is ASMR. My microphone is kind of far away for it to be ASMR, but it is. There's a video on YouTube. If you type Solis Olivo McDonald's ASMR, of like this fat, light skin, or well, he's Dominican, but I think it's funny to call him light skin dude eating McDonald's, but he says it's ASMR, but it is not ASMR. Yeah, free always tastes good. We kind of say that over here too. But so Solis Oliva's McDonald's ASMR video, he immediately starts the video like, "What's up, YouTube? I'm eating McDonald's," which is like not ASMR. Like, you don't make ASMR by just screaming immediately, you know, because ASMR is normally quiet. It's not, "I'm eating McDonald's," you know, like you don't scream making ASMR. It doesn't fit the ASMR like agenda or vibe. And like you don't hear him eat it all, which I'm assuming would be McDonald's ASMR, like hearing like the sound of like the crate, not crate, but like the fucking cardboard thing that your food comes in, like hearing that get scraped, and then like hearing like their lips smack whenever they eat. Not like a guy screaming about 3 McDoubles and like all the shit that he got. I don't know. It's a good watch. I make all my friends watch it. Mukbang ASMR, dude. I have an unhealthy obsession with watching Nikocado Avocado just fucking cry and fight with his boyfriend. Like, I shouldn't like watching it as much as I do. But with that being said, I click on every fucking compilation of like their miserable relationship to, I don't know, maybe forget about the fact I was broken up with or something like that. Or just because I think it's funny. I haven't really thought it through yet this deep. So, oh shit. I pulled my phone out from under my computer because that's where it's sitting right now, because it's being charged. And I forgot to pause the game. So I am kind of, I need to find a new position for my phone where I can read the chat, because I don't have a second monitor anymore. I bought a new GPU and my old second monitor doesn't work on it because my GPU doesn't support DVI. Oh, you said sub. I thought you said sub. I don't know if you're saying that you subbed to me or if I'm like subhuman or I don't know what you were trying to get at, but thank you for coming along. I'll have to check what that video you sent is still looks. I can't tell if there was a power-up that I picked up or not. I don't know what the hell that sound was. French fry time. It was risky, but it paid off, and that's all that counts. I should, if I start streaming more, I should just get a webcam so I could have like a face cam of like my fat face looking even more fat because I have headphones on. Just like sitting here eating while trying to play Call of Duty at the same time. Like nobody asked for that. And I don't think it's anything that, like, somebody would necessarily want to watch. But that's the appeal of it. Oh, I am low on ammo. Time to hit that thing, though. Okay, so I feel like this game's out to get me because every time I buy ammo from the ammunition thing, a max ammo always spawns. Like, it never fails. I'm not gonna complain, but I'm gonna complain. I get so annoyed every time I buy ammo and that's just like, hey, you want a max ammo? Because we know you're a cheapskate. Or cheap skate, and you want to keep 250 points because that's how much it costs for me to replenish my ammo. So we're gonna make you pay for it and then give you the ammo for free afterwards, just so you wasted your points. That's just like the zombies logic, though. If you've played zombies, you understand it. Hey Tala, what's up? It's part of the design. I imagine it's probably actually part of the design. Like, the drops that the zombies give are probably... Like, they probably drop ammo on not only, like, a rotation. Like, the power-ups in Black Ops 1 are on a rotation, so, like, if you get double points, you're not going to be able to get it until you've gotten every other perk, or every other power-up, and then it gets put back into the rotation where you can get it again. So, if that's anything to go off of, this game probably has that rotation in it. But I also like to think that they bump max ammos a bit more if the player is low on ammo. And I'm glad that my Brazilian best friend is here and comes in one of his first 3 messages calling me a member of CV. I'll take it. But to any other Brazilians here, I am not affiliating with CV. Like, okay, so I'm not affiliating with CV, and to CV members, I'm not trying to make a joke out of you. You know, like, hopefully we can be cool about it, you know? I should grab Deadshot. Yeah. I've yet to actually, like, go for Deadshot. Even though I know it's, like, a very good... It's, like, is it still one-shot headshot like it was in Black Ops 1? Or do I have that completely fucked up? So, yeah. Hopefully I'm cool with, like, any Brazilian gang that might somehow, like, know my YouTube channel. But, yeah, I need to start hitting up Deadshot on my rotation. Because, okay, so, people that take COD very serious are gonna hate that I do this, but for me actually, like, getting these camos, I've just been doing hella glitches. Like, I'm be honest, I've just been jumping up on the fucking table over by a facility, and I've been getting under the map like crazy, just trying to get my shit done. So, if anybody's super serious about that, I'm sorry that I'm about to, like, make you, like, upset by doing glitches, but fuck it. I'm doing it anyway. So, like... Oh, right. The reason that I got into this was... My current strategy is that I build up hella points here, open up to facility, and build Pack-a-Punch. And then, whenever I build the Pack-a-Punch, I try to get at least level 2. And then that's where I use Aether Shield to get under the map. And that's where I farm. And the only perks I really pick up along the way are Juggernog. And maybe... I think I'm gonna pick up Elemental Pop too. You just have to keep aiming in. So, like, just, like, spamming ADS, I guess. I'm not sure. Deadshot, I thought it was a one-hit headshot thing, but now that you said that, it kind of jogged my memory. Wasn't that where if you spammed or aim down sight on console, you would aim assist to the head instead of the chest? Isn't that what it was? I played with my two friends and one of them got under the map, and once I went down they couldn't get me, pissed me off. Yeah. If you're talking about getting under the map on this map, there's actually a way to get out of the under the map spot. My friend Rave actually got to around 50 before he got off. My highest is 32 at the moment. Because level 2 Pack-a-Punch only gets you so far. Like, once I hit round 32, I realized that level 2 Pack-a-Punch is not powerful enough for the zombies at that point. I'm really trying to not spend my self-revive right now. I keep getting very close. This is getting scary. This is scarier than, like, whenever you get to the dark parts of this map and you have to turn on flashlight to see. Level 3 M16 Pack-a-Punch. I haven't really been trying any guns out in zombies besides the Milano at the moment. Just because I'm trying to get the... I said this earlier, and you might have not been here, but I skipped right over the MP5 because I hate it. Because of how people use it in multiplayer. So I skipped over the MP5 to the Milano. Just simply because I don't like the MP5, even though, like, I should probably use it and abuse it while it's still a crazy gun. So, I wasted my Aether Shield, which... Okay, so I wasted my Aether Shield, which means that I'm gonna have to go on the table before going under the map, just so I can wait for my Aether Shield to recharge. Fun stuff. I might try to get Dark Matter, like the zombies version of it, depending on how many glitches I can keep doing. Just because, like, zombies training is fun to an extent, but... Tier 3 lightning. Is that the, I'm not sure what the lightning is. Is that... Is that the wonder weapon? Like, I've only had this game for 2 days, so I'm kind of, like, out of the loop at the moment. So, sometimes you might say something and it might just go right over my head, which means that I'll have to... I might have to ask you what it means. There was a guy in my game who is Prestige 1, but it gave him the Prestige 2 icon. I was playing with him earlier because he wanted to make like a pub stomp. And we stomped one game. Skill-based matchmaking came in, and we couldn't stomp anymore, so we disbanded. But guy was Prestige 1, and it said Prestige 2. I'm only level 46, so I can't really think too much about Prestige at the moment. But with farming zombies the way that I am at the moment, I'm for sure gonna get Prestige 1 by the end of the day. Oh, the ammo mods, right. I haven't really been buying them, even though I should. I've just been buying Elemental Plop and using that for my gun modification. Like, I'll pack a punch, but then I'll use Elemental Plop just for, like, the chance that it will, you know, hit me with infect. Unless I find, like, a really good ammo mod, I should probably do that. I should probably start buying them. I bought Deadshot for you, by the way, so hope you're proud. It's like a majority of my playtime on this game right now is just grinding the zombies out. By the end of everything I'm doing, I'm gonna be so burnt out of zombies that I'm not even gonna want to think about it. But for the time being, this is how I'm passing my time instead of doing my schoolwork, so I'll keep it. I should healing aura. I have Aether, whatever the fuck it's called, the aura that I have on right now. I'm using that just simply because of it being able to let me do a glitch. To get onto the map over by the plane wing. This is where my stream's gonna start becoming grindy and probably a little bit boring. Because all I'm gonna be doing is sitting up here, and the boss is gonna be entertaining because I get fucking annoyed killing him. I hate Megaton, but oh well. Once like I'm done like doing all the glitchy shit, I might start playing with like healing aura, or just like any other aura that isn't this. Even though this one is fun to use, the only reason I'm using it is because of glitching. Oh shit, really? You can revive them with healing aura. That actually sounds very useful. Like if you're in like voice chat with your team and they start complaining, you got their answer. Instead of this where like you only have an answer to yourself. Which could be annoying if you're in like a 4-man and everybody needs help and you're just like, I can't help you, man. I have the teleporting thingy on.
Radioactivity in your AO. Something is headed your way.
Healing aura sounds very useful. I'll look into it once I start like having to play this more normally and not doing what I'm doing right now, which is sitting in a pile up spot. Also, tell me if the volume sounds good because this game is so loud that I don't know how my audio is balanced at the moment. So like, I know that I'm loud too, but this game is extraordinarily loud in my headphones. So that's why I'm just wondering, like, is the audio good? Oh man, you're the worst type of person. Like, the people that, like, you know they can help you, and they know they can do it, but they're just like, man, I want to make someone mad today. I get it. My channel started as a CSGO griefing channel, so I get the vibe. I'm not shooting these zombies right now because I'm eating real quick. If you can hear me eating and it bothers you, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have gone down in round 23. Round 23 is where the game starts to pick up. Like, more like around round 20. Oh man. Gibbons, you're welcome. That's true. You should be focusing on your schoolwork, Gibbons. Like, speaking of Gibbons, don't you play Dota 2 now? Or am I thinking of someone else? I think I might be thinking of Bryce. I'm not sure. I'm going to throw this away real quick and make my next move, which I think is going to be Elemental Pop, and then splitting Megaton, so I have a second to actually get to my next glitch that isn't this. Alright, I'll be back. Well, while I'm gone... Actually, no. I'll be back in time for you to respond. What state do you live in, Gibbons, that you're able to attend physically? My X ability is at level 3. So that I could do a glitch. Which I'm about to try to hit up. Oh, that's double points, but I don't use it right now. Louisiana. Alabama. What are the numbers like in Louisiana? Like COVID numbers. Hopefully you're not like at like serious risk and your school is just like, man, fuck it, you have to come anyway. I am about to die. Xbox Series X. I haven't seen too much about it because everybody is hyped about the PS4. Zombies on PC looks very good, but I had to nerf my graphics settings a bit. Oh, I fucked up. Where's Megaton at? I have to hit him with these. So because I fucked that up, I'm gonna drink Juggernog instead. $200,000. I'm not sure what my state is at, but I know it's not good. I'm actually currently on quarantine because West Virginia and Ohio have been getting bombarded. And last week, one of my friends, my friend's friend from West Virginia came up for just like a friendly like meetup. So I'm in quarantine because my mom works in healthcare, and as soon as she heard that, that was just like her heart sunk. She was getting ready, like, all right, I need to learn how to use a computer because my son might fucking die, you know, the whole 9 yards. Louisiana has the highest rates. Oh, people are gonna be getting together for Thanksgiving and like Christmas. My family already, like, we all decided that we're just not getting together this year. We're gonna, like, do, like, an Amazon Christmas or something like that where we just send shit to each other's houses. But, you know, a lot of families are gonna be having their, like, get-togethers and stuff, and that's just gonna skyrocket the COVID numbers. The way that I'm talking about this right now makes it sound like I'm trying to be like a saint or something like that, but I haven't been any better. I've been getting to like gatherings of like 6 people where we just like sit and fucking play Magic the Gathering, which, like, you know, that's like a card game, so we're touching each other's cards and shit and like just being a big gathering, which increases the risk because we all could be linked to someone that has COVID. You take a college course when you're a senior. You have to complete an 18-week course in 9 weeks because the college ain't going back to school after Thanksgiving. Oh man, college courses condensed into half the time sucks. Like, it fucking sucks. And I'm allowed to get at this because my school, I've been doing accelerated classes. So instead of the 16-week semester or term, whatever the fuck they want to call it, I've been doing them in 8 weeks instead and just condensing it. And oh my god, I need to stop procrastinating because of the workload that it is. Like, I get overwhelmed very easily looking at my schoolwork just because of how long it's going to take me to do it. I normally like dedicate the entirety of Saturdays just working on school. Yeah, schools are not in good positions right now because every school wants to go back. I think that, like, did I say 16 weeks? Yeah. I think I said 18 weeks because I read it on my phone, but my classes are only done in 8 weeks. How many, like, parts do I have? 90. I need more. Need to stop letting them despawn. 9-week quarters, but 9 weeks is a semester. Ugh. My brain's really working. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck my school does. My old high school was having a corona. Not like the high school, but like the entire school district. So yeah, including the high school was having like its own like mini pandemic because of all the super spreaders and like shit. Like they kept hosting like events and like band practices and all that, and having that many kids in a gathering, like, you know. Are you Jug spot? Do you mean the one where you fall through the ground at Juggernog, or do you mean like on that broken plane on that little corner? But back to what I was saying, like the schools are still having gatherings because like that like helps like boost kids' morale. Like having like kids locked up for so long because of the pandemic, that's like gonna like get kids down bad, you know. So like they obviously want to have like football games and like band practices and all that so that kids feel good and like this doesn't get to them. But the issue is like that is gonna make the pandemic so much worse, and we just have to deal with it. Were I prone by Juggernog? I don't know about that one. When I have downtime, I'll do the glitch that I'm showing you because you end up in the same spot. I'm just trying to get my points up at the moment so that I have the money to actually keep resupplying my ammo. How did I get up here? Alright, once I have the downtime where I can move to my other spot that I'm gonna go to, I'll show you how to get up to this one. This spot's very good if you're trying to get the critical hits for the camos, but after that, I just use it for just like a place to go before I commit to going under the map. So, alright, so how you get to this spot is fairly simple. So like that crafting bench, here, I'll give you the little rundown real quick. So after wreckage, you go in this thing to the crafting bench in there, and once you're in there, you push up against this little back part and you just jump and try to mantle up on the corner, and you get up here. The zombies start throwing shit at you once you're up here, but then they just stop and get stuck. But that's how you get up on that spot. Now, here's the spot that I wanted to do before that I fucked up. So you come here, crouch. How did I fucked that up again? Oh my god, I have to go back on the bench. But you're meant to go here, crouch, and hit the Aether, and then you fall through the map. Which is... There's like a huge like part of the map that's like under this part of the map. And there's another glitch over by Jug where you do the same thing and you fall through onto this big under spot of the map. And then there's a thing right here that you can sit on, and the zombies just pile up right here. And I use that spot. or that's the spot that I've been trying to get into, but I fucked it up twice now. So now I'm starting to really take like a blow to my ego. I don't know how the fuck I meant to get down there. Gibbons, what's the spot? What do you want me to do? I'll set up the zombie for a second so you can type it out. Look west and do it much more consistent. Do you mean look west as in like over by that rock or by the jug thing that you're talking about that I'm unsure? I'm unsure what the jug glitch is that you want me to do, but I'm willing to hit it up if I can figure out what I meant to do. Hold on, I'm gonna buy ammo. I don't know if I have enough ammo to just like keep fucking... Okay. Now I'm set. So stand right in front of Jug, turn to the west, prone, and then do the ability. The perk itself. The only thing is that now I have to wait to regenerate my abilities, so I can't do that just yet. So I'm going to be up here for a second while I do that. On. The boss is going to spawn, so I want to get another combat bow to deal with him. Whenever you get up here, if you prone... You just move back and forth until you get prone. And get up and look down and press X or square or F, whatever your interact key is. For like half a second, you'll be able to actually interact with that once you throw your view down. So you're able to buy stuff all up here. Yeah. I just wait for like a pile up whenever I don't see any zombies running over on the radar anymore to start spraying. So there's the boss. I don't know why the fuck he spawned in over there and walked across. Where the fuck did he go? Huh? Oh, he walked all the way... Okay. He walked over to where he's actually meant to spawn. I don't know why he was over here. But I don't like the boss. He annoys me. He's fat. I mean, I'm fat. But he's even fatter, so I don't like him. Then, doesn't the knife one-hit kill in zombies like it's needlessly overpowered? Alright, so... Perk... Turn west, prone, usability. Okay. I know the knife is absolutely crazy in zombies, and a lot of people using the glitches are specifically doing it to get the knife done for the dark matter for zombies. I didn't mean to kill that zombie, but, you know, this gives me time to do Gibbons' spot. So, look west. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is where I go, Gibbons. This is this is the exact thing, it's just more consistent. Thank you for telling me about that. I normally go over to the rock and hit it. So this is a spot that I'm gonna be sitting in like the entire stream until I run out of points and can't buy ammo anymore. So, yeah, this seems a little bit boring, but I'll try my best. Knife is 1 hit to round 10, but if you triple pack, it's still 1 hit at round 34. At least they knew to balance the knife, so it's actually, like, viable instead of just being a shitty gun. Or a shitty weapon after, like, round, like, 10. Like it is in all the other CODs whenever you have the Bowie knife. I'm using the Milano 821 or 721, whatever it is. I'm just, as the title says, I'm just trying to get Plague Diamond. So I'm gonna be using every SMG at some point and whatever glitches I can get into. Just so I could play multiplayer with a cool looking gun and complain about skill-based matchmaking. You know, like the average Call of Duty player does nowadays. You could train with the knife? Actually, yeah, I do see that. Because whenever I ran out of ammo with my Milano last night at like fucking 2 in the morning, I haven't gone to bed yet, I just ran around training with my fist so I could get 250 to be able to buy ammo again. Like, the fist is not viable for getting kills. I do not recommend using it. But if you absolutely need points, you know, the option's there. Whenever you're in this spot, the game calls out some of the, like, creatures. So you gotta jump and ping them so you constantly draw, like, the low ping on them so you can see where they're at. Thing I don't like about this spot is not being able to pick up, like, power-ups, but whatever. I've yet to see the, to actually, like, build or see the DIE. I just call it the die. Like, I know it has infinite ammo, so you could use it for, like, infinite rounds, pretty much, but I don't know how to build it yet. I'm more focused on this. Oh, the zombies are prowling up above me. Okay. Run over here. The Tomahawks 1 hit until round 34. Oh my god. I didn't know that they were that strong. I haven't been picking them up. I mainly just pick up things that I could use to kill Megatron, whatever the fuck his name is. Like, I'll use, like, Semtexes or C4, because those deal a ton of damage to him. You get 6 kills with the Tomahawk? Holy shit. The Tomahawks are secretly better than any wonder weapon in this game. It takes so long for the zombies to spawn in whenever the round switches over in this game. Like, it gives you enough time to start, like, doing other shit and, like, planning what you're gonna do. But, like, I'm sitting in a glitch right now, which makes it very boring because I have nothing to do except sit here and play with the strings on my hoodie. Which happens to be what I'm actually doing right now. I still don't know what Deadshot does on PC. I bought it from one of the dudes though in the chat, so... Okay, I don't understand the evac thing in this game. Doesn't it just give you a little bit extra XP if you can evacuate? Or did things not count, like, year-round PB if you don't evac? Oh, Gibbons, you know, like, next game update, probably, like, Friday, or, like, next week, this shit's gonna be patched. But the problem is, the Call of Duty engine is just so good at having glitches that, like, it's like cybersecurity where it's always an uphill battle against hackers. It's always an uphill battle against glitchers for the fucking devs of Call of Duty. Like, these games always have glitches like this throughout the entire lifespan, you know? Some of the glitches are just, like, straight, like, incompetency on the developer's end. You never evac. Neither have I. I don't know what all you need to do. I know you ring the radio over in spawn, but that's about it. Like I said, some of the glitches are just straight incompetency. Like, you can jump over... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really hope they wait for me to at least get plate camo on my SMGs. I'll be completely happy afterwards if they patch it. Or, well, like... Not, like, happy, but I'm not gonna be pressed if they patch this after I get Plague. There's a glitch down in the pack punch room where if you jump up on a rail and strafe jump and mount, you could jump right over a player clip and get under the stairs. And it's basically the same as this. And, like, that's, like, a glitch that's just, like, incompetency on the developer's end. Because I take it the mapping is somewhat like Source Engine. Because Source Engine is based off Quake, if I recall. And this game is also based off Quake, because that's what they use for Call of Duty. So they all probably have, like, the same fundamentals for mapping, right? So having a barrier that you could just jump over is just simply because they didn't raise the barrier high enough. And I feel like that just, like, shows, like, the developers can be kind of lazy sometimes. Which, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to get at with this argument. I just had no one to say that to. But it was perfectly on topic for what I'm talking about right now. So, I'll let it out. How can you fuck up to the game to the point that you can phase through the floor? I think my theory behind being able to just fall through the floor with this ability is it throws or throw a nade at them. Alright. I don't even know where the fuck that nade went. That did not go towards them. Okay, I don't know where the fuck my nades are going, Gibbons. Maybe I don't know. So like with this ability, if you're walking forwards and you use it, you jolt forwards. If you're walking backwards and you jolt backwards, or you do it, you'll jolt backwards. So I have a feeling it's taking the velocity of whatever way you're moving and just pushing you that way a certain amount of units. And whenever you're changing your stance, there's probably a velocity for you changing your stance. And it probably just pushes you downward because that's your velocity going downward. Something like that. That's my, like, whole reasoning behind how they might have fucked it up to the point that you're able to just fall through the map. Like, that's the best explanation I could have. I thought I had frags. I was cooking it. I cooked it. I thought I had a frag. I'm not too smart. You gotta remember that. You gotta remember you're talking to George. Victor's in here. What's up, Victor? I don't know. At some point, if I decide to just keep streaming this and people want to watch it, I might just like start playing multiplayer on stream. So that you could hear me bitch and complain and get 1 KD. But someone might find it entertaining. Like you, who's nothing better to do because you're in class and your teacher ain't there. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, I want to see what level my gun... Oh my god, level 44. Leveling up guns takes so long in this game that it's gonna take me so long to get to the last challenges. The last challenge set so I could have this gun gold. You know? Like, I'm gonna be down here for a while. Pick up my salvage. I thought I picked up a Molotov. I was gonna say that's probably gonna explode on me and kill me. Keep streaming so you can just sit and watch this. I'll try to do technically an all-nighter because I haven't slept. I'll try to pull one of those for you, Gibbons. I'll try my best. What's my phone at? 83. Okay. I'm using my phone to read chat. I don't have a second monitor, so hopefully my phone doesn't get low, because I'll have to plug it in, and then I'll just be sitting here quietly, and my stream isn't going to be fun to watch anymore because I won't be talking. These zombies are standing way too far away. I'm unhappy with that. I wish the brain rot kills counted as XP towards my weapon. You get off school in 2 hours. Does your school just like not have electives anymore because of the pandemic? Or do you guys just start really early? Because in 2 hours, that's going to be, what, 12. I think. I don't remember what time it is. 11. Alright, so at 1. That's like a normal time. My school used to get out at 2 every day. I thought it was earlier than it was. Oh, you have early release? I have friends with early release, and I always wanted it, but I didn't have, like, a job I could viably get an early release form for. I did do every class my senior year, too, I think. So I didn't necessarily get, like, the free pass. I didn't get the free pass to be able to early release for work. Because that was the only, like, thing that you were able to get an early release for in my school district. You only need a certain amount of credits, so you take 3 this and 3 next. Yeah. That's how my school was. I needed however many credits for whatever the fuck. So I'll just, like, one semester have, like, a double block class, and the next have another double block class. So I could knock out those. If there was, like, a full year class, I could get, like, the condensed class. Kind of like what I'm doing in college right now. And knock it out of the way quicker. Environmental science, PE, and English. That's good. Environmental science. Oh, man. So, I had environmental science my senior year. My friends and I, we went to a trade school before we came into high school. Or into our high school. So, instead of having electives, we just went to a trade school for 2 hours. And my first class back at my high school was environmental science. The teacher was strict as fuck. Hated every kid. But I ended up getting a pass. Which was good. Because on the bus from the trade school to the high school every day, we all had we all had our own jewels, but we shared a dab pen. And we would all just come into school blazed. And me and this other kid who's in the Navy, though, had environmental science together. And we'd just be fucking eyes as red as could be, just, like, sitting there and just, like, not paying attention. Just, like, thinking about other shit. With, like, the strictest teacher probably noticing that we were high in class. But nothing ever happened to us. So, whatever. I'm reflecting on this story like it wasn't a year and a half ago. Like, I'm talking about it like it's been like 5 or 10 years. No, it's been like a year and a half. I got chill. My school only granted early releases to kids with jobs. I might have said that already. Or, well, it's implied. But the only kids that ever took them in my school were kids that worked at a mechanic by my school. And if they couldn't get in there, they just went to another mechanic and something. I don't know why I'm getting into their jobs, but mechanics and early release forums, hand in hand. How do I go to a trade school before high school? My school heavily invested in building up this trade school. And because that school because my school was a heavy investor in building up the trade school, other school districts in my region decided to invest as well because I don't know what their ultimate plan was, but because all the high schools invested, whenever the trade school came to fruition and actually became a thing, they decided that they would give back to the school districts that invested with letting kids attend the trade school instead of an elective, so that they could have like a specialized education per se, so that you could come out of high school ready to work pretty much. Easy round. The whole coming out of school ready to work thing, now thinking of it, like, I never really thought about it until now, but like that didn't apply to what I really did. Like, whenever I was in the trade school, I went for software development. And anything computery like that now, like, you either need like a good portfolio to show what you've done and what you're capable of to be able to like get a job anywhere, or you need to like actually have like college education to get in positions. So like the ready to work scheme thing that like the school district, the whole trade school thing had with the high school, like, yeah, it was there, but like not for certain things like IT, or well, yeah, IT you could get a job like fresh out of trade school, but like software development and all that you still need like college. But for actual trades like carpentry, which was actually what I was gonna do originally, and like mechanics and like auto body, you could just come out and you're ready. You need a good trade. I'm trying to get to school for 4 years. The thing with selecting what you want to do is that, like, you know, like later on in life, you might, as like a 19, 18, 20-year-old, whatever, see something as like a valuable thing you want to do with your life, but like that might just be something that you do in like your early years, and like later on you might want to like try to switch up or like do something else. So like whenever like if you're like stressing about like what you want to choose to do as a trade, you gotta remember that like most people do like switch up at some point. So like whenever you're thinking about what you want to do in like a trade school or college, or well, maybe in college you might be a bit more stressed out about it, but whenever you're thinking about it, like, you don't have to stress too much thinking like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be stuck as like a mechanic or something like that. Good trades nowadays though are gonna be like the more like hands-on physical trades, like carpentry and being a mechanic. Being a mechanic is weird now because like cars are still like the same that they've always been, but with more introductions of computer systems and stuff like that, being a mechanic might be a bit weirder because you might need to start knowing more like computery stuff to be able to like actually work on some vehicles like pulled in. But a lot of the good trades are just gonna be like physical work things because everything's so like digital nowadays that like whenever we're like middle-aged, like everybody's just gonna have an office job and we're all gonna be sitting at computers making like probably around like the same wages. That sounds, the way that I'm talking about this sounds like I'm like someone that's like really into Trump and saying like, oh, we're gonna become communists, like everybody's gonna have like the same job and the same pay rate, but I feel like that's the way it's gonna go anyway. So the best trades are just gonna like be the physical things because less people are probably gonna be doing that, and that's gonna be like the good money makers. I'm probably just regurgitating the stuff that your parents have told you if you brought this up to them, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because from an adult standpoint, that's true. Yeah, I don't want to fall into that shit where there's switch. I was thinking of this P-Tech operator one. It's on a water plant. You need to chill for like 2 hours, make your rounds on the gauges, and if they broke, you replace it. That's it. That's not that bad. Like, that's like a technician, maybe? I'm not sure what you would call it exactly, but like, as like a job, that doesn't seem too bad. Like, that seems like something you could probably secure. Things like that are like mundane, like working at like energy plants and water plants and sanitation things, they're like more easier jobs to pull in a sense if you're like a younger person, because a lot of people working those jobs are gonna be like boomers and that, and being like a younger candidate applying for a job like that might make it easier to secure the job. Not only because it's something that like needs to be done, but like they might see value in someone that's younger that may stick through the job longer, unlike someone that's older that may quit, or may, like, God forbid, like something happen to them and then they're no longer able to work that position. I picked up a Semtex. I actually like the Semtexes in this game. Or, well, in Zombies. Freshman dying from laziness. I am a sophomore in college and I'm still the same way. The thing that I think you gotta get around to doing is like not trying to work out of your laziness, because if you stay lazy through high school and like you actually like decide to get like the college route, it really starts getting to you and it starts catching up with you. Like, as a college student right now, I still have the same exact laziness that I did my entire time through like elementary school, middle school, and high school. It's horrible, like, once you get to like a college workload, because like if you're like me and you procrastinate till last second, you literally have to dedicate an entire day to just catching up on work. And if you don't like get out of that cycle, you're gonna just constantly be stressing yourself out and like being negative just because like you stress yourself out because you're lazy and don't want to do something. And I'm probably not the best person to be saying that right now, because I'm literally sitting under the map in Call of Duty talking on a live stream instead of doing schoolwork. But I feel like it's a good lesson since you're younger. Yeah, then on the other hand, I thought about getting a TWIC card and going on the boats and shit. I forgot to control my recoil while I was reading, so I started shooting the sky. A TWIC card. Is that like... I'm unsure what a TWIC card is. Is that something like... It's obviously related to like boating. But is that like being able to like work on like fixed boats, or like being able to like work on something that is a boat? I'm not sure, but that could be something good too. The best jobs are the ones that we think of now and go, oh, that's for like boomers. Or like that's for like hicks. Those are the best jobs. Those are going to be the people with more money later on. I mean, software developers and all that can get good money too, but like those are the people that are going to like be going right into it with good money. Tugboats and shit. Oh man. It's a permit that you can actually be on a boat. Okay. I've never heard of it before, but it sounds like something that'd be very useful if you're actually like looking like into that stuff. Like being like a deckhand. Yeah, like a deckhand and shit. Do whatever they ask you pretty much, yeah. Those could probably be decent jobs. Oh, for sure. A lot of people don't enjoy the shit that they do their entire life. Like, I'm going into cybersecurity full well knowing that this probably is something that will carry me through life. Even though I've just been nailing in the whole point that boomer jobs are the things that would like carry you through life. I know cybersecurity is something that will carry me through life because that's a very applicable field nowadays. But I know that at some point, as a career choice, I'm not going to enjoy it. And I'm going to want to do something else. And that's just like the way life is. Like I said before. people just switch and you just deal with it. My mom used to work as an EMT, and like I'm not sure if the pay was good or not, but the way that she like talks about her days there, like you could tell that she enjoyed it, but later on in life you just don't enjoy the things that you used to. Like old jobs and shit like that. Like my mom being an EMT and all she just sits and does paperwork. Wish you weren't lazy so you could have a set in stone job for the rest of your life, but can't in your mindset right now. A lot of like younger people nowadays do have like the whole laziness thing ingrained into our minds. I'm not sure what it is that makes us all feel lazy, but it's something that like I think our generations will have to like get over. Maybe it's something because like we're lazy because of like the way that we're growing up now with like computers all around us and shit like that. Maybe that's something about it. I'm not sure, but you have to go at your own pace whenever you're doing stuff like that. Like everybody else, like pacing your life all comes down to how you want to go about things. Like a lot of people get nervous whenever they see like other people, like kids I know now that went to college for a year and like are holding jobs. Like, give me a second. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to get at. Pacing, like the pacing of your life, like you can't. You'll see other people go to college and like get jobs and all that, and like they seem like they're ahead of you, but in all reality, like there's no like timeline of shit that has to be done in your life. You can just kind of go at it however the fuck you want, in a sense. Like you don't have to have like a good job in your field at 21 or 20. You don't think that's a factor, at least for you? I feel like if you're talking about factors as in like computers making us more lazy and stuff, I don't know what the fuck that camo I just got was. I just don't put out the maximum effort for what? A fucking A? I see where you're coming from with that. Like, whenever you're in school, you don't necessarily see the things that you're doing as worthwhile. If that's what you're trying to get at. With these courses this year, I'm like, how the fuck? No way I could go to college. This English class is hard as fuck. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to see what power-up I was missing out on. It's nothing. With things like finding courses hard and stuff, I find it so weird, because, like, whenever you're in high school and, like, basically just, like, school before college, everything is just, like, it's meant to prepare you for the real world, but sometimes, like, it's stuff that doesn't get used in the real world, which is, like, a sentiment that, like, everybody that's went to school has. I don't know if it's just because we've all seen that video, Don't Go to School, with that, like, long-haired British dude rapping about it, or if, like, we all just think the same. But like, yeah, it is hard, and it does, like, it is hard and does make you mad that you're like, why the fuck do I have to do this? But, like, some of the stuff is stuff that like you use later in life, like grammar and shit. You obviously like got to know and all that. And like even though you're in school right now and you're like, man, this isn't fucking useful. I'm never gonna use this, or like this is hard. I don't understand it. It's stuff that whenever you pick up on, it may not be used often, but once you're an adult, you might be thankful that like you learn what the fuck like a semicolon did, or like how to use commas properly, or like some other shit, like how to read really advanced writings and stuff like that. Like even though it's not worth it right now, it all adds up at some point. At some point, you'll like notice a difference in a sense, like having to push through the hard stuff. It helps you not only like, I guess, build character in a sense where like you know how to deal with like harder like work in real life and all that, but it also helps you like realize like what stuff from the hard education you actually like stuck with, or like had stuck in your mind, that is actually beneficial to you now that you thought never would be. Like, at the end of the day, thinking your classes is hard as fuck. Like, even if they are and it doesn't seem like you're gonna use it, A, at some point you probably actually are gonna use it, and B, like, having hard workloads just prepares you for the future whenever workloads get bigger and bigger and potentially even be more stressful. All the old HVHers are growing up now, I guess. Yeah. A lot of the people that HVH'd in like 2015 to 2018, that might be broad scale, I don't know. But like we're all like growing up and shit like that, and like I feel like that shows because a lot of us have moved on to like different hobbies and whatever. But we're all grown up to the point where like real life is hitting us, and our life isn't just like sitting on HVH shit talking. We're all grown up and getting on with our lives, leaving it in the past. Doesn't he make Brad grades go 3.5? Hey, that's good. Keep it up. I can't even begin to talk about my grades in high school. I always had like a 1 GPA. Like, I knew whenever I was getting like the 1 GPA and like failing classes and stuff that like I'm setting myself up for like a hard life and I gotta prove myself and all that. Going to the trade school and going to the college I'm at right now, like, yeah, my grades may have been bad in high school, but this is like the proving ground now, like proving that I'm not just like the number that I had in high school. Like, yeah, the GPAs that you have in high school are gonna carry you a bit, like early on in your life, like getting you into like better colleges or trade schools or looking really good on like a resume. But they don't entirely make up you as a person or you as like a job candidate. They might make you up a bit as a job candidate, but if you have enough to prove yourself even further, there's no reason to keep the numbers on the mind. But this lady got us writing essays no break. Then we had to compile all the essays into a portfolio. I fucking hate this bitch. Memoir, profile, and an argumentative. Those are good things to be writing. Like, writing is overwhelming. I get that. But there's things that you're writing. At some point in your life, you're going to have to write those. And maybe without, you know, this old lady that you're... Or not old lady. I just added in the old part because she's a teacher, so I'm just assuming she's old. But this lady that, like, you obviously don't like because she's having you write all this stuff. Like, it may be overwhelming and stuff, but that's useful stuff. Like, that's things that you gotta know how to do. Like, you may not write a memoir or a profile often, but those help you even in like conversational settings, like knowing how to be articulated and being able to like formulate things like as if they were like a professional paper. It is a lot of work, and I do get that it's annoying, but it all somehow finds a way to be useful. Some one thing I noticed, like, we all at some point in, like, maybe, like, science, are like, oh, mitochondria of the cell, I don't give a fuck, you know? Like, why do we have to learn all this stuff? But, like, if you think about it, like, if you didn't have to learn about biology and all that shit, you'd probably be a COVID denier. Like, you wouldn't understand the science behind all this stuff. And, like, having public education teach things like that is, like, beneficial, even though, like, you don't think it's beneficial and you know you're never going to use it. It gives you enough education to be able to understand real-world things and current events and all that stuff. The essays came with, like, a journal work, annotated bibliographies, drafts, peer editing. I had one day to put that bitch together. Everything sheet protected, like 75 pages. Yeah, she was saying how important that portfolio is. She said how students would later call her and ask if they got it, because it's a compilation of what you can do. Yeah. Being able to have portfolios is really good whenever you're an adult, because it shows, like, how you're able to work. And, you know, that's very beneficial whenever you want a job or something, because you can prove yourself on the paper with your portfolio. Like, okay, let's just say you were hiring. I'm gonna try to use, like, I'm just gonna hope you guys are gonna understand, like, this whole analogy. Like, let's say you were hiring a software developer, like someone to write. You know, we're all HVHers here in my chat. I know how it is. So imagine you're trying to hire someone to write you an HVH cheat, right? Do you trust the guy with no portfolio, or the guy with the portfolio that shows that he knows how to develop software and reverse engineer and all that? Shitty version of grad work. Yeah. At the end of the day, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Once you're out of high school, your mentality about all this stuff switches so much. Like, I'm only a year and a half out of high school at this point, and I realized very quickly that all the stuff that I thought was useless and all that isn't useless. And, like, all the work that I had to do, like, oh, I thought, like, the work that you're doing right now is 75 pages. Yeah, that's college work for you. But the work that you do in high school prepares you for real life, is pretty much the moral of it. Even if it's shitty work that you don't like, you're getting prepared for how life's gonna be. As long as you're able to keep up with all your work, you know, it's fine. Even though, like, you may be stressed, being able to keep up is key. Like, you gotta make sure you keep time for yourself so that, like, the stress doesn't get overwhelming and all that. But, I completely lost train of thought. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I had something on the mind that was really good. It was like, it was on the tip of my tongue. I was so ready to say some shit that I thought was prolific as fuck. But I don't know what, I forgot what it was. It might come back to me later. completely understand. I can see myself getting to that point, but it's the fact that I don't need to be there yet. Looking at it that way, as, oh, I don't need to be there yet, that's kind of like procrastinating building up, like, your character, whatever, in a sense. Because you're like, oh, I don't need to be there yet. But having that head start is going to feel so much better whenever you are meant to, like, be at that position. Because you're going to be like, oh shit, like, I already know how to handle this. You know? It won't seem as daunting later on. At the point where you're like... At the point where you envision that you don't need to be. I think at the end of this round, I'm gonna come out of the floor, kill Megaton, and Pack-a-Punch this gun to level 3, and then come back down. Just so I have a game plan that isn't sitting here shooting the feet of zombies. I should probably... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I could either kill him through the floor because he's right there, or... I normally like to kill him with either the combat bow or the chopper gunner, because those just wipe him. But I don't know if he's strong at this round. Like, I don't know how strong he is at this round. Let me check. Okay, so he could take a little shot or two. I'll have to buy ammo a bit, but I'll probably kill him before I get out. Now that you're bringing it up. He's like the main reason that I die in zombies. Might start shooting him for fun. Didn't mean to pick that up on one of my stun nades. Okay, he actually doesn't take as many shots as I thought he was gonna take. Oh yeah, I need to figure out the wonder weapon to actually get high rounds. But like currently at the moment, I'm not too focused on getting like the high round count. I'm, as I talked about before, specifically focused on trying to get camos. The gold camo from zombies does not look good. I fucking hate it. Like, I'm gonna get gold on this, and I'm never gonna use it. Oh, you have a point. Semtex it. Oh, he dropped a ton of ammo. Are they both dead? Oh shit. I killed them both? What a boss. Thank you for calling that out. I didn't think about using my Semtex on him. Now thinking of it, I don't know how hardcore Treyarch or Activision goes on people glitching. So it's probably a good thing I have this really shitty big titties 555 watermark over my username. Because, like, they can't read it. So I'm safe if they ever try to look me up to undo my shit. I like the zombie dark matter, but it's gonna take me a long time. I've been going at this gun for like, I think either a whole day or like a day and a half, just trying to get this gun gold. I'm just glad that I'm not going for multiplayer dark matter. I can't handle how heavy the skill-based matchmaking can get in this game. Actual gold camo in this game, though? Oh my god, that shit looks so good. The actual gold camo is like shiny, like it was in the original Black Ops. I don't know what the Jackrabbit badges mean in this game. Just simply unsure. What if they use that to measure, like, damn, he's under the map? Man, they could do so much shit to measure if someone's under the map. Just like just like soft, do like a soft update with like a trigger down here that triggers whenever someone touches it, because you aren't going to touch this specific area without being under the map. Like whatever is under here, like the part that I'm standing on the map, you might touch, but if you're like actually in there, you're not going to be touching the top of it like I am. They're not even, you have to get 3 kills without oh my god, I was looking at that. Someone made a video about it. I don't know how you're meant to do that. Treyarch actually has me fucked up. Like, getting actual dark matter is gonna suck. They know how long it's gonna take because there's a Call of Duty YouTuber named K3, or Korean Savage, who, they, like, gave him early access to be able to show off the Mastery camos. Just because, like, he's one of their sponsored creators that, like, they know will give, like, good, like, a good vouch. Something like that. I think they know how hard it's gonna be because he was just simply allowed, like, once the embargo was lifted, to make videos about this game, to just go into private match and have it on. Like, he obviously didn't get it, you know? Like, they obviously gave it to him. Oh my god, that brain rot almost ended the round. Please don't brain rot. Alright, hold on. Okay. Back in action. So what I want to do, combat bow, just for whenever the boss comes. I don't know what the fuck the launcher challenges for zombies are. I should look those up because zombies dark matter is so much better than the other one. I would buy ammo upgrades, but I already have the perk that just sometimes gives me them for free. So whatever. I know YouTubers like FaZe Jev and all them I think are going for it, but I think Treyarch's gonna have to do something. Like, they're gonna have to make the challenge easier. Or just buff the launcher so that's actually possible to really, like, get the triple. I don't know, I think the Zombies camos are just simply better. Except Zombies Gold. Zombies Gold sucks. I've already said that. But I just really have to nail in how fucking bad it is. It's so stupid. It's literally just snake skin, but with a little bit of gold on it. I don't know, maybe it looks good in game and the preview is just underwhelming. I'll have to check it out once I get it, but from what I can see, I don't like it. I'm not surprised that people already have, like, diamond and stuff for actual, like, ray guns and not, like, launchers. Have you tried sniping in multiplayer yet in this game? Very, very clean. Like, snipers do hit mark a lot, but it's very clean. It feels nice. Aim down sight is slow, you hit marker a lot, but whenever you actually do start hitting, whew, it makes me actually want to start sniping in this game. Like, it makes me want to, like, go for clips and stuff. Oh my god, that just made me think. Sniping zombie, the sniper zombie challenges? Oh no. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You're gonna have to get the iron sights for him and just hang on with the iron sights and do glitches. Just because the snipers are so bad for zombies. I don't think snipers have ever actually been good for zombies. Yeah, I love it. See, that's the sentiment I think everybody's gonna have sniping in this game. Like, even if you aren't a sniper, if you snipe in this game, I think you're gonna like it. Alright, it's fine. Alright. Time for the scary part. Getting my ammo and getting it under the map again. Okay, that's not that bad. Big thanks to Gibbons for showing me the easy way to get under the map. I would not have had it that easy without him. I would have been stuck on that rock and probably would have died. Hey, Shoreline. I can't tell if that gross ass sound was a crawler or a plague hound. Okay, it was a crawler. Ew. Whatever. Today's your birthday and only one person gave you a gift. I don't know what time it is where you're at, like if you're in Europe or if you're American, but you know, give it some time. Maybe someone will give you a gift. If not, sorry to hear about that. Times are tough nowadays, so don't hold anybody too accountable if they can't come through, you know? Is this Call of Duty? Yeah. It's the new one, Black Ops Cold War. Hey, if no one comes through and says happy birthday, fuck it. Happy birthday, man. I'll say it. Okay, so I don't understand why I'm leveling up a pistol that I'm not using. Like, I don't have the 1911, but I keep leveling it up by getting kills. Probably just a glitch. I cannot wait to get this gun to level 50. It's gonna be a long time before I get level 50 on this. They're making sure to make this game a grind, I guess. Zombies are really starting to get stronger. They're tanking a bit more shots. I'm gonna just let the brain rot do a little bit of work. Check my fan for a second. Buying ammo is so painful once your gun's on level 3. Are there any grenades dropped over here? Tomahawk, oh yeah. Tomahawks are one-hit in zombies. So I'll gladly take it. Hopefully I can brain rot one of the zombies so I don't need to waste so much ammo. Even though that's not what I want to happen, the ammo is expensive. Can't pack a punch my gun anymore either. So this is like the best damage I could pull. Okay.
It's just your head. No big loss.
Nothing? Stem shot, that's not what I need. easy little dog round. Can't get the max ammos off of them, but I can melee Megaton by sitting here. Can I melee him to death? That's gonna take way too long. I'll have to figure it out whenever I'm on like a lower round Megaton. Do they all spawn in? Gotta wait for the UAV ping? Yeah.
Undead Tango down. Can't survive that.
Oh, what I should do is pop open Spotify and play something. Just hit my playlist. Hopefully that's better than just zombie sounds and like nothing. Kind of kills some of the dead silence. Or radio silence, I guess you would call it. If it's poorly received by chat, I'll switch song or turn it off, either one. Right, how close am I? Oh, I need so much more XP. This isn't even funny. I probably can get more XP by playing like multiplayer, but zombies recoil so much when shot in the head. Time to buy ammo again. Just pain watching 5,000 points get spent on that.
Joe when the shooting stopped, came back out and started again. Let me ask you a question, who thinks really blast in the skanks? The popo
Brain rot zombies do 20,000, I think. They did a lot of damage. I read it and then immediately forgot what number it was, but it's in the 10,000 somewhere.
So much crap in the garden seized. They know it ain't personal use like smoking fuse. boys in the hood and slap like Dave. I just saw 8 and 7 days. I want it in love like Dave. OG Trinity, Kilo Ticks, 3 back change for 21 days. There's no way you're savage, you got no part like Finland says. Just got a call from Ian, he said that he worked from B. Rapping Riz was orange, just got a full so I need 3 B's. Bro just got O2, he wants me to rush it, I'll do it for free. I'll make
Let's all punch them a little bit. Put them in their spot.
I went Joe in the shooting stop, came back out and started again. Let me ask you a question, who thinks really blast in the skanks? The Popo think it's us.
Oh, the Molotovs do work.
But the corn get bust, they
Holy
keep
shit.
blame my friends. I went Joe in the shooting stop, came back out and started again. Let me ask you a
I was unaware of how powerful the Molotovs were in zombies.
sure as hell with them. I would never
Because they're not too good in multiplayer.
blame my friends.
On the net, you can say what you want. Live in the flesh, better back that chat. If corn gets crashed at us, I put on my life, it was slapped him back. Went 2 up blocks in the
That's very good for my points.
Every day gotta take that risk like a B-bad trap or guys with gang. Back it and pass it, push back chances. Man back people started. Take my shit, I'm telling, not asking. Step outside with the largest aim up high, jump off at the target. She want it flows and beams, but man can't cheat if the guy can't argue. I'm bad from talking loose. If I could, I told you can't drill it. Most of them must have victims, trust me, the scoreboard's looking all different. Bang on the box, get plans. Give me the drop outside, I'm pushing. Don't talk about taking risks, but you know that you don't want risk it. Brown and plain, golden, light, he's Ebony's onto the side. Get neck up and move it, got them, that's no vacancy, flex round man.
Am I down to the end of the round? No.
Vegans, right, it's gang. Reload them, flip that plan, we'll stay anyway, I'm gonna get that cash.
I went Joe in the shooting stop, came back out and it started again. Let me ask you a question, who thinks really blast in the skanks? The Popo think it's us, cause it sure as hell ain't them. And whenever the corn get bust, they kick up a fuss, I blame my friends. I went Joe in the shooting stop, came back out and it started again. Let me ask you a question, who thinks really blast in the skanks? The Popo think it's us, cause it sure as hell ain't them. And whenever the corn get bust, they kick up a fuss, I blame my friends.
Ten to 50. Wow. Okay, that's it. Time to end the round.
Got an exfil option, strike team.
God's money, sad boy shit.
I feel like the music's a bit too loud, maybe? Maybe like that around? Yeah. It's a little bit down. I don't know, I'm turning down my desktop audio a little bit, fuck it. Sometimes my voice is in the yellow, sometimes it's not. I don't know where I stand out audio mix wise. I ain't good at it. I'll fuck with this song, I'm switching it. Yeah, this is Battlefield. This crashed plane by me is actually a plane that I accidentally drove into the ground. I didn't know how to control it on keyboard. I just nosedived. Okay, my brain rod's done. That was quick. I'm gonna spray this horde now. Throw a tomahawk at him. See if I could get like the multi-tomahawk like Gibbons does. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's nice. I could pick it up too just because it's a fucking tomahawk. I wanna try it again. Oh, I only hit one that time. What if I hit Megaton with it? He died? Oh my god. How much does this bomber take from it? Or blaster? Okay, so I could just kill the boss with the tomahawks. Jump right here so my head pokes through. This is so nice. I accidentally missed my tomahawk and now I have to find another one if I want to do that again. Well, I wasted my tomahawks. Gotta get these zombies to drop more. This is gonna take so long to get this fucking gun to 50. This shit's becoming so grindy. I should check to see if my garbage is picked up yet so I can take my garbage can around back. I did not mean to fat finger that. I didn't even know I had a stun button on my mouse. What the fuck? I knew melee, but I didn't know stun. You know what? I'm gonna check my trash. Since no one's really in chat at the moment. I'll just leave it with music while the zombies pile up. You know what? Just in case, add text. BRB. Just right in the middle. That's so stupid. Alright, I'll be back. Let's see, is my trash taken? If not, then I won't be back. Or that, I don't know. Here, I'll switch forward so that it's not on K-pop. Just so people don't click off because it's K-pop. Okay? Hi, Pit. I'll be back. Never mind, my trash can oddly was not taken. Yeah, I'm still gaming. I went AFK. I checked the trash can. Mine's still out for some reason. Have to figure that out. It ain't my business right now. Right now, my business is slaying zombies. Time to move my shoes, since I don't need to be wearing them right now. Oh, what round do I want to get to before I give up and just go into multiplayer to get my levels? Because this is good for challenges, but leveling up the gun, like, I barely made any progress recently. Getting a random spam call on my phone. Might have to decline that one. When am I gonna get another dog round? I want a break. I want an easy round. I don't understand why spam numbers leave voicemails. Like, I'm gonna hear it, and I'm gonna press delete. Here, I'm gonna listen to it right now, and I'm just gonna delete it immediately. I already know what it's gonna be. Yeah. Auto warranty services? Shut the fuck up. I don't even have a car. I don't even have my license yet. I failed my test. Like, I don't need any auto anything. I sound butthurt. Maybe I shouldn't come off that strong. Maybe once I hit round 40, I'll exfil. Just because this gun's becoming more useless. I screwed up parallel parking for it. Like, I pulled in just a little bit crooked, and then I went to fix it, and I choked really bad, and I just fucked up more than I did fixing it. So I failed it. Like, I know how to drive on the road. Like, I have no issue with it. And I know how to parallel park, but I choked. So I failed. I need to get just like a little bit more practice in so I know I'm A100 before I do my test again. But if I absolutely had to drive like right now, I could just like do it. Just a matter of having a license. Yeah, it was a bro moment. I was just a little bit off, and they're like, "Yeah, you should probably fix that." And I was like, "All right, no problem." And I went to fix it, and I pulled out of the square because I thought I had to come out and re-parallel park. And then they're like, "No, you just have to fix your problem." I was like, "Okay," so I'll just pull back in. And I started to pull back in, and I wasn't like lined up properly. I just started fucking it all up. Parallel parking in America. He just told me either try to fix it or just continue. Yeah. In my state, if you can't parallel park, you aren't considered fit to drive normally. So if you fail parallel parking immediately, they end your test right there and give you a mark. Everybody fails parallel parking their first time, it seems. Like, I don't know anybody that's been like, yeah, I actually hit it first time. I took 6 hours of lessons. My whole thing with lessons was just learning to not be anxious. Like, I'm not really anxious in my head anymore about driving, but, like, body language-wise, you can tell that I'm still kind of anxious. Something I gotta get over. Like, I don't feel anxious, but my body is just like, no, you're anxious. So, I'm anxious. For some reason, I feel sometimes parking in a normal spot is harder than parallel parking. Like, sometimes I just see a normal spot and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna fuck up. I park a lot better if there's like vehicles on both sides of the slot that I'm gonna park in the like if I'm just pulling into lines, I'm crooked. But if I'm pulling in and there's cars on opposite sides of me, I'm able to get in. Like it's easier for me to line up whenever I could see it. Yeah, I know it's just a matter of practice, like, just gotta get used to it. I gotta get used to driving on, like, highways, too. Because, like, my one friend in real life is, like, 25 minutes, 30 minutes away from me. And, like, you have to hit the highway to get to his house. And, like, I don't necessarily have an issue with it. I just, like, sometimes feel weird going high speeds. Like, I always drive speed limit. I'm not comfortable going over. Also because I don't have the money to pay a fine. That's another factor. But once again, I had something on the mind. It just slipped. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Yeah, I think once I hit round 40, I'm gonna go into multiplayer to get the XP for this gun for a little bit. Because, like, it's taking way too long in zombies now. I think zombies has, like, reduced weapon EXP or something. Like, this is going by so slow. Oh man, the Autobahn? My friend would fucking love it. He drives 95 just on, like, normal highways in the United States. Like, he already has, like, a hefty ticket for going 100. Like, he's so lucky he didn't get his license suspended. Like, he was taking me home at, like, 4 in the morning, like, a week or two ago. Dude was going, like, 90, 95, casually. Just like, man, you must really want to fucking send me home if you're driving 95 miles an hour to get me back to my house. Yeah, I do know weapon XP takes a long time, but, like, I feel like it's taking even longer in zombies, maybe? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh yeah. He'd love it there if he was able to fucking bring a Subaru WRX over. I'd be fine in Germany. I like BMWs and like cars I can't afford, like Mercedes-Benz. We do have a Volkswagen though. So there's still some German in our cars. I want to try to exfil. See what I get. See what the exfil process is like. The only thing I know is I have to return to spawn for it. If you drive under 150 miles, you're a sore loser. Man, fastest I've driven was 50. I don't think I could handle even like 75. Let alone going 150. $50? Yeah. The fastest road I've been on was a 45 mile an hour road. So fastest I've been was 50, just because like I went a bit too fast. I normally just like only drive the speed limit. Once I have my license though, I imagine I'll grow in to driving like an asshole. you might have the old Rona. Have you been tested yet? Should probably get that done, Pit. Oh, getting the test result tomorrow. Oh shit. I wish you luck. I'm on quarantine right now because of Rona too. I haven't been tested or anything, but in contact with people from very high Rona number areas, so have to stay home. Be boring. Partly the reason why I decided to spend $60 on this game. Figured it would pass over the 2 weeks I'm not allowed out. I think I only have like a week or something left. I don't know. I can always just cut it early since it's like not mandatory, but I want to be the person that gets my friends sick. By next year, there'll probably be some sort of vaccine out. You know, some people aren't going to get it, though. They're going to think that it's mind control or whatever the fuck anti-vaxxers think. It's only a matter of time. Every time period has its pandemic. I think so, at least. There's been a lot of pandemics. I don't know which ones correlate to which years. I'm gonna have so many raw Ethereum crystals or whatever the fuck they're called. I'm gonna have to start leveling up all my shit. $40. Whew. Just gonna make it through this, and I'm gonna try to expel at the end. Shout out, please. Shout out Cray, bro. I don't know why you want to shout out on a 3-viewer stream, but you know what? You can take it. We're feeling good today. No problem, man. That's the like. Thank you. Oh. That's what I wanted. Do I play League? I actually do sometimes. I play a lot more Dota 2 though, but I have ran up League a few times. What am I playing right now? I'm playing Black Ops Cold War. No Call of Duty. Yeah. Some people just aren't in the loop and it's fine. Oh, you only play League? I don't know how you ended up here, but that's fine. I'm not too good at League. The only person I really play is Master Yi. There's someone else I... Who the fuck is the other person I played? It's like, I mainly play Master Yi or the girl in League that is basically Sniper from Dota 2. I'll remember her name, but she's one of the free-to-plays. League is nice, like, the games don't feel as drawn out as Dota, and, like, getting kills in League feels easier, in a sense. It's a bit more satisfying, because, like, you can actually, like, solo people. I could just be off, though, like, I could be wrong about it, but that's how I feel about it. For some reason you're suggested to me. Or it's, for some reason you're subbed to me. Jeez. Not sure what I could have done to get a sub from someone that's in the League, but I must have done something that you wanted to sub to me at some point. League? Yeah. I find it easy to get burnout on MOBAs like League. First few games I played of League were not good, to say the least. I didn't want to play it. It took me a bit to get back into it. Like, I was getting a ton of Turkish teammates. And, like, there's nothing wrong with being Turkish. Like, we all know that. But, on League of Legends, I've never met a Turkish person that didn't want to be rude. You probably know where that's coming from. Like, Turkish people aren't bad people, but for some reason on League, that goes out the window and they just want to be mean. Do I play Valorant? I played a little bit of the beta, but Wasn't too into it. I've always been more into CSGO though, so maybe I just like have a bias. So let's see, can I find a tomahawk or something? This would be a lot easier if I wasn't under the map. What if I jump on this thing? Gosh, this guy's a tank. Streamer named TF Blade who boot camped in Turkey to get rank 1. For some reason, the players there intentionally trolled him. They just seem to be. It just seems like the country for trolling. I know it's probably all in good fun. Like they probably just like aren't. They probably aren't as mean as they come off, but. What? Oh, that was a stun grenade in my face. Alright, let's see. No, this isn't... I didn't want to go... I wanted to get out of this so I could exfil. I want to end the game without dying for one time. I don't think there's anywhere I could take this that would let me... Where am I? Where the fuck did I fall to? Hello? I'm in a death barrier. I'm gonna die. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Is there somewhere I could get back into the map? Like a wall breach? Nah. I'm gonna die. I think that's just what I gotta do. I gotta kill myself now. Yeah. 39 rounds. I was on round 40. I should have just ended it and tried to get it, the death. Whatever. 19,000 XP match bonus. I better level up like 20 times from that. That's so much. I unlocked it quite a bit. Game settings have changed. Uh-oh, the game updated. I wonder if the map, getting under the map got fixed. Alright, I'm gonna check my class real quick. Got put on a coal camo like zebra. I just want to quick play TDM. I ain't feeling like a sweaty objective mode. Thought you had a League video because for some reason League of Legends is in your tags. I might... My video might be tagged League of Legends even if it isn't. I might have fucked it up. Shows League instead of COD. Let me tab out and check if I could if I can figure out how to change it, because I want to be that misleading person that's like trying to get, that looks like I'm trying to get views from a different game. YouTube. What if I just go to youtube.com/live? Can I change it? No. What if I go to my stream? Edit. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't know how the fuck to change my game. It definitely should not say League though. Man, I'm gonna feel weird playing multiplayer instead of zombies. Gotta get warmed up. Fuck. This map feels way too small. Alright, I'm gonna head out. It's 2 a.m. in the Philippines. Alright, nice talk. Have a good one. I'm on 1080, but my bitrate is low, so it looks bad.
Let's go, teammate. You sped in that hangar and then
I want to try a different gun. I ain't feeling the fucking gun I've been using for like a whole day.
oh my god.
I don't know how sniping is gonna make me any better, but
Game's so fun. Love being fun camp.
Bruh.
I'm already dead, James. Come on now.
I mainly got 85 FPS. What can I say? Third world computer.
Let's go, dude. There's no reason.
I'm gonna blame my 0.3 KD on my FPS.
And then it spawns me on the other side. And then all three of them jump around that corner. Let's have this spot.
I gotta get in. I got a reverse boost or some shit. I ain't doing too hot.
Very fair.
I'm doing cold as fuck right now.
Start off this game with a 2.5. I'll have 2.8. Let's go. I'm good. And then I get shot in the back. Right after I spawn. Right there is the teammate. Shot the dude.
You know, I'm vibing with the guy that's complaining right now. Flashy OBS
On the
settings.
corner, but alright.
Alright. Once this game ends, I'll open up OBS and show you what's up. I didn't know who to look at. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get peeked from the left side of that box or the right side. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, we're getting destroyed. I wasn't sure why that fire started damaging me. Then I realized it was enemy napalm strike. Oh. Alright. Alright, display capture. Alright, so my bitrate is probably the biggest thing because I have it at 6,000 for streaming, which is probably low for like modern day standards, you know. Hold on, I gotta make sure I back out of whatever the fuck that match was. I can't handle getting rolled again like that. So, my encoder is the NVIDIA encoder because I have an NVIDIA GPU. Bitrate is like 6,000. Streamlabs for the most part is like, it's meant to be the same, but a bit simpler. I'm not sure. The UI is a lot more simple and like, you can see like it shows like a mini feed of like what's going on and like your chat like that. I know my bitrate is definitely like low, like I should double that at least. Keyframe interval should probably just leave that on auto or something. Not sure. Does it? Like, I imagine the stream's like watchable on this bitrate. Just not like insane looking, you know. My video's at 1080. Just like straight 1080 with 60 FPS, so that shouldn't be too bad. This would be the tab that I need to look into. What are my numbers like? 30 dropped frames? Okay, that's not that bad. Twitch's max is 6,000. I'm gonna add these all to my footer. Yeah, that's my settings. If they're really that bad, I could try to up that number and try to see if I can make it better. My Wi-Fi ain't bad either. I just have it low. I've watched a video of a guy configuring Streamlabs, and I just copied his settings, assuming that they'd be right, not subpar. Which I'm assuming it doesn't look that good, because one of my mods came in and said, like, it's watchable, but it doesn't look that good. Funnily enough, my Wi-Fi is better than my wired connection. Don't know how that works, but guess I'll say it is what it is. That took a while to load. I don't know what the fuck he shot at. Must have been trying to do the old lady glitch from MW2. You shooting at a door. Still signed into my band Twitch on Streamlabs. Rip Orphan. Was that your Twitch name or something? Straight Orphan. The only thing I use Twitch for now is jokingly subbing to T-Pain with my Prime sub every month. Sometimes, if I feel a little crazy, I sub to Soulja Boy instead. So I know where that guy's gonna be sitting all game, because everybody fucking camps in Call of Duty now. Oh. Time for the frag. Yep. Knew someone was gonna be in there. It's a camper spot. Fuck your spy plane. I'm allowed to shoot people shit out of the sky, but if anybody does it to me, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh shit. Oh, let me put my glasses on. I feel blind. I have a teammate legitimately marking positions. Whew. What the fuck? Why are you in there? No. No, 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 no. I ain't going out like that. Damn it. I wanted to throw my proximity mine on that little ledge. Okay, I'm leveling up this gun so much faster in multiplayer. So I might just level up in multiplayer. Do the zombies challenges. Holy shit. Sometimes the places people camp in this game are so astounding that you just don't expect it. Like, I did not think that guy would just be sitting behind a hill like that. I'm not allowed to say anything though. It worked. It got me killed, so. Spy plane. Okay. Can't complain about a UAV. This guy's camping so hard, he has a sentry gun and a window. That burn not hit me. You can tell who's fresh off of Modern Warfare in this game. It's so easy to tell by like play styles. I'm getting so much XP from just spy planes. Like, do they know that they don't need 3 spy planes at the same time? Angel flare that. No, I'm actually able to hit it. Gotta do a little suicide real quick. So that I could actually take it out. My teammate helped with that, okay. Drop shot never wins. That's a lucky care package if you go to Chopper Gunner.
You just need 3 kills and then don't die. We'll give it.
That should be it. Yep. Pussy. Almost said slat, and I was like, man, that's already cringe. I called him a pussy and went, haha. So, I'm gonna just stop. I'm getting camas on camas on camas for this fucking rocket launcher. About to get the red tiger on it. Eliminations are gonna be so shit. I don't know how I'm meant to get any of these. I don't think I'd want to go for mastery on the rocket launchers. Or for like normal multiplayer shit. I don't know what kind of... it's gonna be fun. It's doable, but it's gonna be fun with quotes around it. This guy's name is Don't Be a Chooch. That 4-man had a guy named Lil TJ in it. Kidding me? I hope he doesn't pop out at my party. Like, anybody but Lil TJ. I don't know why I always spawn with my chat box open. The game thinks I just want to fucking start talking immediately. It's like, oh, you want to strategize already? Let's go. You calling what site we're pushing? Oh. My dog is throwing up. think I'm gonna feed her soon too. That drop shot grip is so powerful. I'm so afraid of the fucking MP5 in this game. It shoots way too fast. That's definitely gonna be the next gun I try to get gold. I gotta do that before they like lower the rate of fire on it. Dead Man Gaming 55. Yeah, you sure are dead. I drop shotted you. Because I'm a little bitch. I hear feet. I complain about camping? Well, I'm camping. Oh, I triggered... Somebody triggered the proximity mine, but they weren't close enough. Or they just went behind a wall. Either one. That dude's name is triggering me. Almost. Only if I could have aimed a little bit higher. Am I able to get my key? Yeah. Give me something good. Cruise missile, okay. Started to move my mouse a bit slower than I should have there. The thing I didn't like about this map is the fucking plane in the middle. It's only used as a place to, like, camp. Like, see all my team's just sitting in there? It's the only thing people do in this fucking plane. 1, 2, 3. Modern Warfare angle. Let's go. Maybe I should try like a match where I just strictly camp. M16 does a lot of damage. .30 and 16. Let's see. What can I do to my gun? Should probably use that. That seems good. What about handles? I like the drop shot wrap. Makes it easy to just hit the deck while shooting. Let's try an ugly camo. Guy's name is Checks with Dicks. I fuck with it. I mean, ew, why did they want to play Crossroads Strike? I fucking hate that. Wait, this guy is Prestige 1, level 43? Get off the game, man. I mean, I've been playing this since, like, 12. So maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Because I've been on for well over 12 hours. But I'm allowed to make fun of that guy. He's such a high level that it's okay. It's like how it's okay to make fun of, like, richer people because they have a lot of money. That guy spawned backwards. Oh my god. He's a boss. He's the leader of our team. Man just sitting in the corner. He's sitting on a toilet. That was an accidental kill. I'll take it. I think that's gonna be it for my stream at the moment. Played way too much of this game. Gotta take a break. So.